Hey everybody, Rob McDougall here again with Angler's Edge Mapping, and today I just wanted to make a quick video showcasing the map bundle functionality within the Avenza Maps app. Okay, so to start with, we're going to open up the Avenza Maps app, which is a free download from the App Store or Google Play if you don't have it on your device already. So you can see here on the My Maps page, I've got a couple maps downloaded already, but I'm just going to tap on Store down here and do a quick search. And on that note, if you want some search tips, check out the last video we just made. I'm just going to search Lac de Bonny and AEM. And you can see from the search results that we've broken down some of the larger water bodies like Lac de Bonny into smaller chunks that can be downloaded individually, or they can be downloaded as bundles, which are basically collections of maps that are also available individually, but you can download them all at once. So like this Lac de Bonny bundle that we've got here up on the screen. So it really depends what you want. For example, if you only plan to fish one specific area, like this Lee River South area, then you might be better off just buying that map individually. But if you're interested in fishing the whole lake, it's definitely cheaper to buy the maps as part of a bundle as opposed to buying, all the chunks individually. And we have a note to that effect in the description for every individual map that's also available as part of a bundle. Okay, so back to the My Maps page, you can see I've got an individual Lake Winnipeg Stony Point map, and I've also got the Lake Winnipeg South Basin bundle. So I can tap onto the individual Stony Point map, and it's pretty straightforward to use. I can pan and zoom around and get all the detail I want, and it looks great. If we go back and tap on the Lake Winnipeg bundle, we'll see the list of all the chunks that make up the bundle, which includes a low-res overview of the entire coverage area. We can tap onto the Stony Point map here again, and it looks much the same, except now when I pan around, as I get near the edges of each chunk, if I keep swiping on the screen to pan it, it'll actually transition to the adjacent map tile. So here we're panned onto the next chunk, and we're seeing Prudence Creek and getting over to the mouth of the Red River with all the outlet channels. So you'll notice a couple things in the top left corner, and one of them is a preview of the shape and the relative positions of the individual map tiles that make up the bundle, and there's actually a cursor over top that indicates the position of your current map view. If you pinch to zoom all the way out, you'll activate the low-res overview map, which shows all the chunks together. And if you look beside the tile previews in the top left, there's actually a zoom slider indicator bar that moves as you zoom in or out. When you're zoomed out on the low-res overview, there's two ways to zoom back in onto one of the high-res tiles. And the first way is to just pan until you've got the crosshairs kind of within the bounds of one of the tiles, and then just keep pinching to zoom in. And when the resolution increases, that means that the high-res tile is active again. The other thing you can do is just tap onto the tile previews in the top left, and that'll actually position the cursor where you've tapped. It's a little bit tricky though, depending on the size of the tiles, but you can see I'm just cycling through them there. The tile that's shaded is the active one, and also you can swipe to get rid of all that stuff. Just swipe it to the left to hide it, and you can press the little arrow button to make it reappear. So that's about it for using bundles. Hopefully you found that helpful, and thank you for watching.